Warriors NRL Fanatics here today with a video, and I'm going to be introducing a new video segment which is called 5 takeaways from the game. So what I mean by that is, let's say example, this is a bit of an example. The Warriors take on the Cowboys and I give 5 key moments of the game, 5 pivotal areas of the game that we need to look at going forward. So I'll give my reason as to why we need to go through those 5 areas and what we need to improve on to make them better. So 5 takeaways, which is 5 key moments, key areas of the game that we need to look at going forward. So let's get into it. So last Sunday we took on the Manly Seagulls in round 9 down there at Brookvale Oval, which is Lotto Land, and it was a very, very disappointing result for us. Very disappointing result indeed. You know, after a good first half, but the second half was very, very poor in my opinion. I know we scored 32 points. I know that might seem a bit harsh to say it was a shocking second half, but it was because we were up 22 points to 12 at half time, and we conceded 38 points in general. So that wasn't a good second half from us, in my opinion, but everyone's got a different opinion. They'll probably say I'm being a bit harsh here, but let's go into it. So the first key moment for me, and our first key moment, 5 from the 5 takeaways from this game against the Seagulls, you know, is second half fade outs. Now, we've been prone to second half fade outs in our club history. We know the Warriors tend to have a good start to games, and the second half is when they fade out. It always happens with us. It's happened over a long time in our club history. But over the last couple of weeks, this has been a bit of a worry. Now, against the Cowboys, we got away with it. We were very, very lucky to get away with that second half against the Cowboys. We didn't score any points in the second half. The Cowboys were the better team in the second half. I know a couple of weeks ago I said, you know, we were the better team and all, but looking at the game in general, the Cowboys were better in the second half. We were good in the first half, and you know the Cowboys probably could have won that game. But what I'm saying here is second half fade-outs is not good. We don't need to have second half fade-outs, because if we want to be a finals team, we want to be a top 8 team, we need to be completing for both halves of footy, not just one half, but for the second half as well, because a full 80 minutes is what gets you the result and what gets you in that top 8 position come the end of the season. So my first takeaway from the game against Manly Seagulls is the second half fade out. That is a problem. That is something we need to fix moving forward, because we can't be doing that every week. Otherwise, you know, we're just not going to be making the finals. We're not going to be winning games come the end of the season to get us in that position of making finals footy. So that is my first takeaway from the game against the Manly Seagulls on Sunday. Now, my second takeaway from 5 things takeaway from the game is Ken Mamalo. Now, I know this might sound a little bit harsh to a lot of people, but there's some people that will probably say it's fair criticism as well. But this is not me coming on here and bashing a player and saying, you know, you're shit and all that. This is me giving some constructive views on how I think it is. This is me being honest. I'm going to come on here and give my honest thoughts. I'm not going to lie about a player. I'm going to give my honest thoughts on what I think. I'm not here to say the player's shit and all. I'm just here to say that this is what I really think right now. So, as you guys know, you know, the start of the season, there's been a lot of question marks on our wingers. Are our wingers too slow? Are our wingers performing well enough to keep their spot? You know, you saw me, what I thought of David Fusitu'a at the start of the season. I gave some strong opinions on David Fusitu'a, and, you know, unfortunately, apparently what he's going through now is a bit of a mental problem, and my thoughts go out to David Fusitu'a if that's true, because it's not good to hear. Hopefully, you know, he sorts himself out and, you know, recovers from his injuries and comes back better. And unfortunately for David Fusitu'a, it's sad to hear, but, you know, hopefully he gets better soon. So, to get back to my point, Ken Mamalo. Now, You know what? Ken Mamalo's got the potential to be a great winger. He's got the potential to be a great winger. And there was one season where he topped the try scorers list as well. He was just like David Foster, topped the try scorers list, won the Ken Irvine medal. He was one of the Warriors' best players as well. He also, he was really up there for the try scorers list. And, right now, and last season, Ken Mamalo, because he's been consistent, he's had a few good games, but this game was probably one of his worst games actually of the season to me, But what can you say? I mean, Ken Mamalo, is he too slow? Is he too slow to be a winger? Is he better suited to the forwards? And look, there's a lot of question marks on Ken Mamalo. There's a lot of question marks. I know he's got the potential to be a good player, and you know what? Personally, I don't think he's a forward. Now, there's going to be people asking me and saying, should we play him in the forwards? I've seen a lot of comments saying that, should we play him in the forwards? And, I don't think he should be in the forwards at all. I mean, I know he's not been at his best on the wing, but in theory, if he's not on the wing, he's not on the side altogether. But that is my thoughts on it. So that's my second topic in regards to my 5 takeouts from the game against the Manly Seagulls. So that's regards to, is Ken Mamalo too slow to be on the wing, and should he be in the forwards? Now, my third takeaway from the game against the Manly Seagulls is crucial mistakes in pivotal moments. Now, the Warriors in the second half had an opportunity to keep their lead and build on that lead going into the late in the second half. The Warriors started off well in the second half. They had 2 opportunities to score tries. There was a couple of bomb tries as well. Cody Nikarima, one with a good pass, but it made a mistake. Kate had an error come off it after it. Manly scored down the other end. That is a big moment in the game. Another area is Josh Curran made a mistake, and Manly got the ball back and they score. So there was a couple of moments in the game for me that really stood out as big moments. Big, huge moments that swung the momentum Manly's way in that second half. And you know what? The Warriors had a 22-12 lead. The Warriors had a few opportunities to ice that game, make sure Manly don't come back, but they let Manly come back. So Cody Nikarima made a bad mistake. Josh Curran made a bad mistake. They are human, yes, but that was a pivotal moment in the game. So that is my third point. So mistakes and key moments of the game is my third takeaway from the game. And that was a key moment with Josh Curran's mistake, Cody Nikarima's pass that couldn't find the mark. So that is my third point. Now, moving on to my fourth point in these 5 takeouts from the game against Manly Seagulls is bench rotation. Now, if you look at our bench rotation, and I was wondering what we were doing here. Now, Reece Walsh was itching to get on the field. Looking at the TV coverage, the cameras were on him, and he was itching to get out there. So I'm not sure what Nathan Brown was doing with the bench rotation. What was he thinking with Reece Walsh? I mean, look, Chanel Harris-Tavita had a great game, don't get me wrong. He played well in the halves. It was good to see him back. Good to see him get a try as well. But Reece Walsh, it took him for ages to get him on. Now, we were down 36 points to 26, and that was when Reece Walsh was on the field. I mean, he scored that try. He made a bit of an impact to get the scoreboard a little bit closer. But why did it take Reece Walsh so long to get on the field? I'm absolutely filthy with that decision, from Nathan Brown. And Reece Walsh, just to put the pressure on the young fella and just bring him on so late and expect him to, come out and chase the game. I think we should have brought him on earlier, in my opinion. I think he should have been brought on earlier. There'll be people saying that Reece Walsh should have started in this game, which, you know what, in hindsight, yes, he should have started. But if he's coming off the bench, he really should have come on earlier. So that is my thoughts on that one. Reece Walsh should have came on earlier. I thought it was a big mistake by Nathan Brown. I thought Nathan Brown made some bad mistakes in terms of coaching in this game. Des Hasler, he was smart enough. He did what he had to do in this game to get the better of Nathan Brown, and he did with his coaching style. And Manly, you know, they were very smart. So Nathan Brown's coaching decisions in the end, you know, cost us. I reckon his coaching decisions with his bench and how he used Reece Walsh cost us the game. I know it was our errors as well as our mistakes as well, but you know, I thought Nathan Brown made a few bad decisions there with coaching decisions. So that is my fourth takeaway: Nathan Brown's bench rotation and how he used Reece Walsh. That was not great at all. Now, my final takeaway from this game, my fifth and final takeaway from this game against the Manly Sea Eagles is, can the Warriors bounce back against the Parramatta Eels? This is more of a question more than a takeaway or key area to take out of the game. This is more of a question. Now, Parramatta will have Dylan Brown, Marata Niokore missing because they got a ban for a tackle on the weekend. And you know what? If the Warriors can play a full 80 minutes together, it's a full 80-minute game, full halves together, they can be a top 8 team. We can be a top 8 team. I'm not ruling us out of it. But we need to be doing that consistently every week, not just once in a blue moon. We need to be pulling that off every week. And against Parramatta, we're going to have to play a full 80 minutes to beat them because they're sitting in second spot on the ladder at the moment. Yes, they'll miss some players, but we need to be competing at a full 80 minutes in order to beat them on the weekend. So my fifth and final takeaway is, can the Warriors bounce back and beat Parramatta this weekend? And I'm going to say yes if they can pull a full 80 minutes together. So those are my five takeaways from the game against the Manly Sea Eagles. Let me know in the comment section below, what are your 5 takeaways from the game? Key moments, important moments, 5 moments that we should have executed better. Let me know in the comment section below. Also, don't forget as well to hit that like button on the video to show your support for the channel. Hit that like button. Also, don't forget as well to subscribe to the channel. The channel's at 507 subscribers. So the end of the month goal is to get to 600 subscribers. So the channel's doing much better lately. It's growing and it's getting there, and hopefully massive goals at the end of the year. So to make sure you keep subscribing to the channel. If you're new around here and you're watching this video and haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below. And yes, also before I go, as this video is going a bit long now, lots of things planned on the channel this week. So as you guys are aware, Magic Round is this week. I will be heading to Magic Round. I will be going to the game Warriors vs Parramatta on Sunday. So I'll be there at Brisbane for Magic Round. I'll do another video later on talking about what's going to happen. So let me know. So let me know in the comment section below. Are you heading to Magic Round as well? So let me know down below, as I will be there. So there'll be another video soon talking about Magic Round. Now on Tuesday afternoon, evening, there will be a preview between the New Zealand Warriors and the Parramatta Eagles. So that'll be pre-recorded. That'll be a recorded video. That won't be a live stream as normal. That'll be a video. So make sure you keep an eye out for that one. Tuesday afternoon, evening is when that video will come out. And on Sunday, I will be doing a vlog appearance with the Entertain House on his channel. So you guys keep an eye out for that one. That will be exciting. I'm looking forward to meeting Entertain House. But anyways, I've waffled on a bit long. So thanks guys for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one for my next 5 takeaways.